Okay, let's dive into this. We've got some material here that really looks at two basic ways people handle upkeep.
Right, like for machines or processes, maybe even personal stuff.
Exactly. And people sometimes get them confused, but they're actually, well, completely different philosophies, really.
Totally different mindset.
So our aim here is to use the source to really nail down the difference. We're talking corrective and preventive planning or maintenance, same idea.
Yeah, and what's interesting is how they show these two sort of opposing ideas. You either wait for something to break, or you actively try to stop it from breaking. It's, crisis versus control.
Crisis versus control, I like that. So let's start with the one that probably feels, well, most common maybe, corrective planning.
Or corrective maintenance.
Yeah, the source puts it simply. It's fixing something after it's already failed.
Right, and the examples they give are pretty relatable, like your fridge just dies.
Oh yeah, been there.
And suddenly everything's thawing, you're scrambling, it's chaos.
Go to reaction mode.
Or, like in a factory setting, maybe ignoring a water pump, making weird sounds.
Until it just stops. Dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not really planning, is it? It's pure reaction because failure happened.
You're just reacting, waiting for the hit. Okay, so let's flip that. What about the other side? Preventive planning.
Or preventive maintenance.
Right. The source says this is about taking action before anything goes wrong.
Deliberately.
With the specific goal of stopping those failures from even happening.
Yeah, this is where that control idea comes in. It's proactive. The examples here are good too, like getting your car serviced every, say, 5,000 kilometers.
Right, on schedule, not waiting for smoke to pour out.
Exactly. Or doing a detailed monthly check on a big industrial crane. Checking cables, brakes, motors.
Even if it seems perfectly fine.
Especially then, because you're catching wear and tear before it becomes a breakdown. You control the timing.
Okay, so the key differences the source lays out. They seem pretty stark when you put them side by side.
Definitely. First is timing, obviously. Preventive is before failure.
Corrective is after. Clear enough.
Then the main goal. Preventative wants to stop the problem.
Whereas corrective just wants to fix the problem that's already there.
And this is where it gets really practical. The source talks cost and risk. Corrective is almost always going to cost you more.
Makes sense. Emergency repairs, right? Rush fees, maybe overtime.
Totally. Plus, sometimes the part isn't just worn, it's completely destroyed because it failed catastrophically. So you need a whole new unit, not just a fix.
You're paying a premium for the crisis and the risk of downtime.
Big difference there, too. The material says, with preventive, your risk of unexpected stops is really low.
Because you schedule the maintenance when it suits you, ideally.
Right. Minimal disruption. But with corrective, high risk, if a key machine fails suddenly, poof, you're down.
And you don't know for how long. Could be hours, could be days. Big impact.
Huge. The analogy they use is pretty good, I thought.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Preventive is like taking an umbrella before you go out, because it might rain. Corrective is getting caught in the downpour, getting soaked, and then thinking, maybe I need an umbrella.
Okay, that paints a picture. Getting soaked versus staying dry.
Pretty much.
So fundamentally, corrective is reacting, dealing with the crisis you didn't stop.
While preventive is about staying in control, trying to keep things predictable.
So as you're listening to this, it's worth thinking, where do these pop up in your world? Could be work projects, home maintenance.
Even finances, maybe. How you manage potential issues.
Absolutely. It's a basic choice, isn't it? How you face potential problems down the road.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, the main takeaway is that clear split. Reactive, which is corrective.
Versus proactive, which is preventive.
One waits for the trouble, the other tries to head it off.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening. Think about one area in your own life or work. Just pick one. Are you mostly in corrective mode there, dealing with things as they blow up? Or are you leaning preventative? And, what could actually change? What are the real benefits if you consciously shifted a bit more towards being preventive in that specific area?
Interesting question to ponder. What would that shift actually look like, and what would it gain you?
Exactly. Food for thought.